What's good, everybody? It's your boy JetskiChucK back with another creepy and bizarre TikTok reaction video.
And if you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. And without further ado, let's dive into these videos, baby.
Have you heard of this conspiracy theory? This is the mirror conspiracy theory. You know that mirrors are essentially portals? You could even get lured in by negative entities and demons. I'm telling you, this ain't a joke. Ever heard of the game Bloody Mary? And Candyman? Yeah, well, it's real and it's not a joke. See, look, they even try to put it in TV shows, even in movies. I'm telling you guys, it's right there. You just gotta open your eyes. Even in comics, yo. I gotta do my boy Flash like that. It's my favorite superhero. Let me know in the comments what you think. As always, y'all be safe. Follow for more.
Yeah, on my last live, you guys was telling me to check out mirrors, so we're going to dive into mirrors a little bit today and see what's really going on. And Lord of the Rings and artifacts. You definitely don't want to miss those near the end of this video. That thing's eyes was black. Wasn't there a movie out? Was it Candyman where he looked in, where he said something in the mirror 3 times and he showed out? I never seen it, but didn't it have something to do with the mirror? Why is it orange? That is so cool.
What is it?
Definitely looks like it can get something with a portal. Definitely Stargate vibes. I still haven't seen Stargate, dog. Is it worth watching?
A vortex. Oh yeah, these things. I wonder if I can make one.
So when you have all these mirrors, definitely if you're not vibrating on a high frequency, you letting all type of demonic forces into your or satanic forces, I should say, into your aura, into your atmosphere. All right, and the mirror lies to you. The mirror lies to you, and mirrors actually talk to you. If you sit there with them if you sit there with them long enough, you'll see what I'm talking about. And if you sit in the mirror and stare at yourself long enough, you will see yourself move. You will see things take place in the mirror that don't really exist. And the realm that's being shown back to you, you're like, oh, well, I can see the wall behind me, so this mirror must just be reflecting what's behind me. That's what it's designed to make you think, because the mirror is alive. It's a source of intelligence. Stop thinking when you're looking at a mirror, it's just some glass. No, it's alive. It has intelligence, so it adapts to you. If you're in a room with a white wall with this on it, it's going to reflect that back to you to make you think, oh, this is what it was designed to do. This way it's able to hide its true negative intent. Mirrors are very negative things. They are very negative things. Don't get me wrong. It's cool to have them. And that's why every bathroom comes with them. Every house comes with them. They all in your car, right? But don't forget what you are as well. You are electricity. What restricts electricity? Glass. A mirror is a form of glass. Glass, rubber, plastic, and cloth. So this all goes together when we talking about mirrors. So when
You know what that reminds me of? That ball on Lord of the Rings. What's my man working on, y'all?
What is a palantir? They were seeing stones, allowing the user to see things that were far away. They were created by the High Elves of the First Age, and gifted to the great kingdom of Numenor. They used them to observe their borders, and communicate with each other over great distance. There were 7 in total, and one master stone that was the greatest of them all. The stones also established a psychic link between users. This allowed Sauron to corrupt the minds of any foolish enough to use one. But stones were too powerful, so Sauron couldn't completely dominate them. What is a palantir?
Palantir. I don't know if you guys seen Lord of the Rings, but I'm a huge fan of the trilogy. I highly recommend it. But yeah, man, when bro was talking, man, I seen that pink ball. I'm like, I seen that on Lord of the Rings since we talking about mirrors, and it looks like it's called a palantir because I know that's what Christopher Lee was using, when he was forming that stuff, I don't know, man. Y'all might be on to something about these mirrors. Y'all was yelling about them on my last live talking about mirrors, so here we are.
Spoilers for Rings of Power Episode 4 in 3, 2, 1. So we just got our first look at a palantir. So what better time to discuss the Seeing Stones of Tolkien's work? A palantir was essentially a telephone allowing long-range communication, but could also discern the future. They were created by this guy, Feanor, the greatest elven smith of all time, the same guy who created the Silmarils. We don't know exactly how many he created, but we know at the very least that there were 8. The greatest of all of them, known as the Master Stone, stayed right here in Valinor in the island of Tol Eressëa. But our story is more concerned with the other 7. 7 Seeing Stones were given by the elves to the men of Numenor, which we've recently seen in Amazon Prime's Lord of the Rings of Power. During this time in history, the majority of Numenor...
Dang, I didn't know that was out. It's out on Amazon right now? Dang, I gotta catch up.
Numenoreans had been corrupted by Sauron into worshipping Morgoth. However, there were a small number of faithful Numenoreans, including Elendil, Isildur and Anarion, and it was to these faithful that the elves gifted 7 Seeing Stones. Following the destruction of Numenor, the faithful would land in Middle-earth, bringing with them the 7 Seeing Stones. Elendil would form the kingdom of Arnor, and his sons Anarion and Isildur would form the kingdom of Gondor. 3 Plantiri would go to Arnor, while 4 would go to Gondor. The first of these stones was the Elostirion stone, and it was placed near the Grey Havens facing west to the Master Stone in Valinor. This stone could only communicate with the Master Stone and could only be used by elves and Elendil. The other 2 stones were placed in Anu Minas and Amon Sul. Amon Sul should be familiar to Lord of the Rings fans because it's the same place the Witch King of Angmar stabbed Frodo with a Morgul blade. However, during a period of civil war within Arnor and attacks from the Witch King of Angmar, King Arvedui would take the Anuminas and Amonsul stones and try to sail north. However, his ship sunk and the 2 seeing stones were lost to the seas of Middle-earth. Now for the 4 stones of Gondor. The largest and most powerful of all the 7 stones, the Osgiliath stone, was placed in the city of Osgiliath. However, during a time of civil war within Gondor known as the Kinstrife, Osgiliath is burnt to the ground and this enormous stone is lost to the rivers of the Anduin. This leaves us with the 3 stones involved in the War of the Ring. 2 stones are placed in Minas Arnor and Minas Ithil, becoming the Arnor stone and Ithil stone respectively. But Ithil is attacked by Nazgul and turned into Minas Morgul, and the Ithil stone is taken and used by Sauron. However, in a testament to his crazy powerful will, this bag of dicks Denethor, the Lord of Minas Arnor, now known as Minas Tirith, would not be corrupted by Sauron. So Sauron would turn his eye to the 3rd seeing stone placed in the Tower of Orthanc in Isengard and corrupt Saruman. So the head of the Astari was corrupted before a regular man was. That's poor form, Saruman. And you're goated for that one, but just that one. The Ithil stone was likely destroyed with the destruction of Barad-dûr. But those were the lost relics of Numenor, or as Gandalf so beautifully put it, 7 stars and 7 stones and 1 white tree. Spoilers!
And that Lord of the Rings lore goes deep, and it's very interesting. I wonder if the creator knew something about the Obsidian stones and how maybe the ancients may have learned to communicate off them boys. Who knows?
You know, it's actually theorized by some that the writer of The Lord of the Rings was actually referring to this map when he was making the books. And that our section here of what we know as Earth is actually Middle Earth, and the books are about the war for the Land of the Rings, or the Lord of the Rings, and these ice walls being the rings on the map. And people say this because J.R.R. Tolkien has stated that when he was working at a church one time, he went in the basement and he found all these really old books with Norwegian text or some kind of Northern European text. And he was like, wow, there's a whole history that no one even knows about. And it's like vastly different than what we've been told. And, you know, some people say, oh, maybe he got inside the Vatican secret archives that has like miles and miles of books that no one ever gets to read. And you know that scene at the end of The Return of the King where Gandalf, Frodo, Bilbo, and some of the elves get on a boat and they just sail away? Well, maybe they were talking about the ice wall with the hole there, and they just sail off to like a new land, because in the books they refer to the elves going off like somewhere else. Like they're just like, we're done with Middle Earth, and they go sail to some new place. But what if the elves actually sailed through this little hole here and they went to a new continent, and they're all just living out on these other continents that apparently are all around, and that they're still alive? You know, it's actually theorized by some that the writer of The Lord...
Man, that's an excellent point. You never know. They love to throw stuff right in our face. Who knows what's really out there? I'm telling you.
A black mirror, black obsidian mirror, also known as a scrying mirror, was used throughout history as a tool for divination and fortune telling. People would stare at it and ask themselves questions, or ask outer-worldly beings questions. You could ask it about past relatives who are no longer here, present events, and things to come in the future. One of the first examples we see of this is in Snow White, with Mirror Mirror on the Wall. What most people don't know is that we use black scrying mirrors every day. Don't believe me? Then what's this? And this, and these, and lastly this. Remember, television has the prefix tele. Tele means over distance. So this black mirror gives a vision over distance. You see it in words like telegram, which is sending messages over distance, telepathy, which is communicating over distance mentally, and lastly, teleport. Remember, a black hole is a portal. Don't let it fly over your heads, y'all. What does this make us if we have all these black mirrors around us? Once seen, it can't be unseen. And in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. A black mirror.
Dang, that brother's deep. He got me red-handed. Man, it's over, y'all. They got us red-handed. Hey, shout out to Many-Faced God. Shout out to Many-Faced God for that video.
You ever had a song attached to a person, place, or experience? And every time you hear that song, a memory of that person, place, or experience is triggered? There's a reason for that. It's because the human body is predominantly water. Water holds memory and data. Keep the word memory in mind. I'll explain why in the end. But it keeps data and memory the same way DNA holds information. Information about our eye color, skin color, etc. And because this water can hold information, a memory triggered by a song can recreate a whole physiological experience, even down to the smell. Don't believe me? Cool. Here's a few examples. Up above are different images. These images are the result of an experiment by a Japanese scientist by the name of Masaru Emoto. In these experiments, he spoke certain phrases at different droplets of water and froze them. When they crystallized, depending on what Masaru said, the water formed crystalline structures in certain ways. Now the negative emotions look distorted, as you can see, and the positive emotions look more neat and symmetrical. But wait, there's more. Use water and divination not only to see the future, but to look into people's past. Could this be due to the memory? Maybe, but here's some entertainment references. Anybody remember a scene from this movie? It's a movie starring Tom Cruise. This scene is showing what's called precogs. They were used to basically predict crimes in this movie. They did all of this inside a tank of water. And the chorus of this song with Jay-Z and Frank Ocean from this album also made references to water holding information. If you're still not convinced, the truth is hidden in the word memory. The prefix mem in Hebrew means the waters in sea. So let that sink in for a little bit. Get it? Water? Sink in? Never mind. While I remember, if you want to learn how to grow your TikTok within 5 months, send me a personal message. Once seen, it can't be unseen. And in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. You ever had a
Wow. Creepy and bizarre TikTok that will melt your whole reality for real. When he was talking about that water, he reminded me of that scene on Lord of the Rings where they had to look into the water to see the future. Yeah, right. Yeah, right here. You see, pouring the water, and he looks into the water to see his future. She's able to tell them, make water horses from the water.
Sauron lies repeatedly to the Fellowship about whether or not Frodo is dead, in order to demoralize them and get them to distrust their own senses. The Mouth of Sauron is doing this from over at the Black Cave of Mordor, which they keep for their master, Sauron. And look at these threads. Look at that stance. It's girl boss shit. That's right, folks. We got there. Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss. The Mouth of Sauron lies repeatedly to the Fellowship.
What's going on
right
here?
Now, America, it look like we got Smiggles on the loose right here, don't it? Look at this. I can't make this one
He
up.
said Smeckles.
You see where Hollywood be getting all of these characters from? I'm telling y'all, this is real life footage. Ooh, wait. Y'all see it, man. I can't make it up. Y'all see it. Look at Smiggles. Smiggles. Look at Smiggles. Look at him, man. I can't make this up. Y'all see it? Shout out to Hollywood for spending all the real pictures and real I can't make this up. Hey, look at this. Oh, wait. That boy in that backyard. Oh, wait. That one, I would have really ran from that one. That one
Are you
throwing
throwing stuff? Oh, Lord.
What's going on
right
here?
now, America, it look like we got Smeggles on the loose right here, don't it?
Smeggles on the loose.
I can't make this one up. Come on, be trolling now. Come on, leave the comments. You see where Hollywood be getting all of these characters from? I'm telling y'all, this is real life.
I can't, man. That is hilarious, man. Shout out Scary Videos SAZ for that, man. That dude is hilarious. He called him Smeckles. He on the loose, y'all. Man, that is hilarious. Man, that's a nice ring.
Interesting. It is a facts page that contains a list of people and events in chronological order. It says, whereupon we reckon that from Adam unto Christ are 3,947 years, 6 months and 10 days. And from the birth of Christ to this present year is 1814 years. Then the whole sum and number of years, from the beginning of the world unto this present year is 5,788, 6 months, and the said odd 10 days. In the year 1814 the world really was 5,788 years old. This year, 2022, the Earth would be approximately 5,998 years old.
Not the Teletubbies. $2,000-year-old Bible. This is another form of obsidian mirrors. Dang, that's made out Out of Legos, they went crazy. That would probably cost them about $5,000. That's the Lord of the Rings castle, y'all. 2 towers, I believe.
This.
Could you get off my line?
Why is he playing with people?
Oh, man, somebody carried me around above me all day. Oh, yeah. My daughter is pregnant. Don't get it in my
I'm not gonna play it again. I'm not doing the TikTok crap. Come on. You can either come on or get out. You have rewards?
She said you have rewards. Oh my goodness. She was still gonna give him his rewards.
Actually the North Pole. The North Pole's been sailed every year for 30 years. It's off from the North Pole several hundred miles. This is in a region that's never been sailed before. It's between the magnetic North Pole and the actual North Pole. The waters are reported to be the roughest on the planet, so we're talking 10-story seas. This is not going to be a pleasure cruise by any stretch of the imagination. We'll be breaking ice for 8 days to get there, so it's not an easy place to get to. It's not actually the North Pole.
He just spilled the beans, didn't he?
Doesn't matter. Sign my coffee. Doesn't matter. Sign my coffee. Doesn't matter. Sign my coffee.
Yo, I got a creepy feeling about this, man. This might be real.
Doesn't matter. Sign my coffee.
Man, this looks authentic.
Sign my coffee. Doesn't matter.
Man, y'all gotta tell me what y'all thought that was rocking in that cave and then it disappeared. What was that? Man, it looked authentic to me. That would have been, the camera was shaking and it didn't look animated, man. That would have been tough to pull off. What was that? They said they put that rock in a tomb. That is mysterious for sure. These are 7 mysterious creatures. Oh, that's just somebody's shoulder. I don't know. Guys, this looks Aztec, but can you guys identify this? What were they working on? Ah, heck nah. No! A Pharaoh book. What did they mean by the Pharaoh book did not burn in the fire? What type of meaning does that mean? How are they finding these? Every time we get on these waters, we always end with more questions. For every answer we get, 5 more questions come from that one answer. I need this sword. It looks like a golden sword. This is straight out of the Lord of the Rings for real. If you guys own that golden sword, what would you do with it? Comments in the below. If you haven't already, hit that like and subscribe button. We on these dark waters today on this Sunday. I hope y'all toasty in this cold weather. This look like those goat men. What were they called? Satires or something? Satyrs. That's what they are. Super rare. They say that they somewhere around here. You guys heard of satyrs? What does this say? What does the scorpion represent? Yo. Natural mercury? What's the significance? That's how you get it. I don't know if you guys was paying close attention, but that video had some significance to the free energy movement. I don't know if you guys seen what just happened, but what if Ace Ventura 2 was never about the guano? Newest conspiracy, you heard it here first. JetskiChucK, creepy and bizarre TikToks. What if the Ace Ventura movie was never about the bat guano? What if they was trying to get the mercury, y'all? Think about it. What's up with these scorpions? Why am I getting the Bebe Kids vibes? Like they doing something they shouldn't be doing. This may be a critical instrument to free energy. And he hit the jackpot. What Chris Tucker say on Rush Hour? Man, I look good in my bathroom. Give them up, man. Let me shine a couple of those boys up, man. Give them up, man. You got them all dusty and stuff. Let me get that piece right there. Them two right there. Item 2657? Are they auctioning these boys? Yo, I think they auctioning these, man. They said we can't do nothing with them. We need bread. Send us the money. What you want, this centerpiece? Give us 5,000. We got you. That's what's going on here, y'all. We are looking at actual treasure hunters. And they like, if y'all got the coin, we'll give you what you want. That's what I'm getting here, y'all. They said the Vatican's trying to get this book. I'm just now learning about the Vatican archives, that they said how it's a mile long. Books nobody can't read with all types of different information. And they looking for this one? They looking for both these books, y'all. The Vatican's looking for both these books. How cool is that? What type of map was that? It looks like an astronomy. Did they have the edge on that map? That's definitely for the stars. $3,400 years old. Definitely some type of oppression going on. Wow, that's what it came in? They going inside some type of sarcophagus. Looks like a computer system, an ancient computer system, if you ask me. At first glance, anyway. This is authentic if you ask me. They definitely in some uncharted waters over there. Where do you guys think these are taking place? Like, there's so much undiscovered. It's all buried. About 500 feet underground, hidden from us. So many treasures. Looks like some type of traveler ram. What type of star is that? And why the horns on the bindings? What? Did you guys see those ram horns on the side? And look, a book pops out. This looks like some type of strap on it. The Chicago Bulls? What they got going on? Tell me that didn't look like the Chicago Bulls. Hold on, y'all. We going back for that one. Tell me that's not the Chicago Bulls logo. Look how ancient. If they did this 3,000, 2,000 years ago, what's going on, y'all? What does that say? This better not say Chicago Bulls. I'm telling y'all right now. Scrolls made out of snakes. Hey, we in Dark Waters 9, y'all. Now you see why the Slytherin was on what they was on. This is Team Slytherin right here, y'all. The Horcrux in real life. This is a Horcrux in real life. Look like they made it from a boa constrictor. Tell me that wasn't Grayskull from He-Man we just saw. something. And looking at that snake only could remind me of Team Slytherin all the way. Where's the whole crux? Where's the what was that thing called? The Leviathan tooth when you need it to stab him. They been 3D printing, y'all. This ain't nothing new. They been 3D printing. We just now 3D printing. They've been doing this 3,000 years ago. Except they've been 3D printing with gold. I wonder how much they took out of the Lord of the Rings books from the actual movies that they put into the actual movies. That looks like it's written in Greek. I wonder what that palm tree symbolized at the end of that book. That was interesting. So this is the only animal in the world that produces natural mercury. This is an important ingredient to the free energy, man. We need to start farming these boys, man. We need to start growing them. You know, we need these boys to be plentiful. You know, make sure the conditions are just right for all of them. I'm telling you, Ace Ventura 2 was trying to tell us, man. Jim Carrey and Ace Ventura 2, they were trying to let us know what was really going on. He says, does anyone know which prophet this belongs to? Look how tight this is. This is very well made. What do you guys think that is? What do you guys think that was? It looked like some type of personal amulet / book. Man, what could that be? I'm fascinated by that one. I have no idea what that could possibly be. Creepy and bizarre TikTok for real. And we got a gray artifact, an alien gray artifact. Straight out of the movie The Predator. That looks like some type of microchip markings on the back. This might be an instrument to plug into some type of technology, to be honest. Yeah, this one is interesting. I wonder what that says on the back. Those hieroglyphs? What does it say? Oh, it's Anubis. Wow. Was this written with gold? I'm gonna translate these for us. In later episodes, I'm gonna translate all of these for us. We have the technology now where we can take pictures of this stuff and we can get it translated. So yeah, we're gonna get all these translated in future videos. Once the studio, the Jet Studio gets a little bit bigger, technology. Hold on, that looked like a black dude riding a horse at the end. What is going on? A gold horse? That couldn't possibly be the donkey. That might be the donkey where he rode into Jerusalem. Dang, we're gonna get all that stuff transferred. It's probably Matthew. It's probably the new, by looking at this picture, it's probably the new gospel. Matthew through Acts. But yeah. Yeah, we still gonna get it all translated, and we need to find out the original language that it was from. But this is extremely interesting. You could see this like gold veil around him, like a halo. Probably was his aura. What do you guys think about that last video? That was extremely interesting, to say the least. Written with gold pages. Man, that is shocking. This looks like that Mercury from the Bat Cave. Yep, this is it. Why does garlic repel? Did you guys see that? He put garlic up to it like a real vampire. And it's like, no, I don't want any parts. No, I don't want any parts. But as soon as you put gold, gold is attracted to it. What is the similarities of vampires and Mercury now? Is this a new conspiracy we're unraveling on the dark waters? With these bats and Mercury? Vampires and Mercuries and garlic now? Garlic repels Mercury? Why? What's the significance of garlic? I know it has very good healing properties if you eat it by itself. So what is that thing? For entertainment purposes only. All this is for entertainment purposes. Hey y'all, this one was a banger. If you made it this far, drop the 100s in the comments so I know you real. As a matter of fact, put that 1000 in the comments for these longer boys. On these longer videos, put 1000 in the comments so I know you real. And if you haven't already, hit that like button. And if you're on the fence about subscribing, hit that subscribe button, man. It's your boy JetskiChucK, man. We friends, we cool, ain't nothing. Go ahead and do that. And on that bell, if you see a bell notification next to it, go ahead and hit that and hit notifications all so you don't miss any of these videos. Because I try to upload these boys to you daily. If you like these type of subjects, go ahead in the comments and say, Chuck, man, these artifact videos is fire, man. I like how you spun it with the Lord of the Rings. It kind of helps me out, man. My apologies on the last one. I know I had a couple of y'all saying, man, you played that last one 4 times. Man, my fault, man. I get excited. I like watching stuff and analyzing. I might miss something on the first time I watch it, and it might take the 4th time for me to see it. Y'all was getting mad at me saying I had chicken noodle soup on my lip. I was burping. My bad, man. I thought we chilling, man. I thought we was chilling. We cool, man. We friends. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being myself, man. You know, that's all I can do, man. I appreciate all y'all, the real ones, you know, that's sticking by me through thick and thin. You know, the ones that still like Chuck got chicken noodle on his lip. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got his line up faded, you know, but y'all still be rocking with me, man. And I appreciate that, because I do the same thing for y'all, man, through thick and thin. You know what I'm saying? That's real love, you know? Everything ain't gonna be hitting on all cylinders like it should be, you know? Sometimes it's gonna be rough, but you gotta be with someone, you know, through thick and thin. That's what it's all about, man. I love y'all, man. And God bless. Have a good day, man. It looks like it's beautiful out. The sun's coming out. It's gonna be a good day, man. I hope y'all all doing well, and I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow on the next video. Peace out.